Imagine this: gut health, amazing. No more bloating after meals, no more rushing to the toilet, just plenty of energy for your busy life, your family, work, everything. It is possible with gut health strategies that I'm going to share in this video today. So follow these easy solutions and you'll feel lighter, healthier, and feel great again. But skip this video, you'll miss the latest research, and your gut problems and fatigue will probably continue to hold you back. If you're fed up with bloating, stomach pain, or fatigue dragging you down, you're probably asking yourself, what's the latest science on gut health? What specific steps can I take to have better gut health? And are these foods that I'm eating making me feel worse and my gut health worse? I'm here to share the evidence-based answers to get you back on track. In this video, you're going to learn the most recent research revealing why your gut's impacting your whole body's health. Simple, practical steps to soothe your IBS symptoms and boost your vitality. The common foods that could be fueling your gut issues and how to avoid them. By the end, you'll have a clear path to organize your gut health, so stick around to start feeling lighter and energized. Your gut's not just about digestion. It's the key to your energy, immunity, and even your mood. Research shows 70% of your immune system lives in your gut, and unfortunately, an imbalance in your microbiome can drain your vitality. Picture your gut like a kitchen sponge. It soaks up everything. In your gut, it soaks up nutrients, energy, and even mood. When it's clogged with gunk, it can't do its job and it just leaves all the dirt on the dishes that you're washing. It leaves you also bloated and drained. The majority of patients who see me for their main concern, whether that's they're always sick, they've got poor sleep, anxiety, or fatigue, they actually have digestive problems. They often don't make the connection, but once we get into the consult and start unpacking the whole body holistic picture, we find there's some bloating, food reactions, or similar issues going on in the digestive system. Take Sarah, for example, a 42-year-old mum juggling work, 2 teenagers. She came to me with struggling with constipation, feeling so full and uncomfortable she could barely get through the day. But after changing her diet, adding herbal medicine, and tweaking her lifestyle, and getting her digestive health in order, she moved back to feeling great with no digestive problems in roughly 3 months. The thing that surprised her the most, she was energetic and she didn't realize how bad she felt before. That heavy feeling, that sluggish feeling, it just became her norm, and feeling good was like a revelation. That power of your gut health. Number 1, latest research, gut-brain immunity connection. Your gut's not just about digestion. It's linked to your brain and immunity, impacting your energy and mood. Research from Molecular Neurobiology in an article titled Gut-Brain Axis states the gut microbiota influences brain function through production of neurotransmitters like serotonin. Therefore, imbalances causing fatigue and low mood in adults with IBS. In fact, 95% of serotonin, your happy hormone, is produced in the gut. A disrupted microbiome can leave you bloated and drained. Number 2, avoiding processed food. Steer clear of processed food like ice cream, sauces, or frozen meals, just anything in a packet really. A recent article titled Food Additives and the Gut Microbiota showed that a pectin emulsifier in processed food reduced beneficial bacteria group by up to 30% in mice, while it increased the harmful ones. It literally increased the bad ones and decreased the good ones. So those good bacteria, they help digest food and support immunity. They keep your gut balanced. Those family of bad bacteria, the firmicutes, when overabundant, they can fuel inflammation. They make bloating and IBS symptoms worse. The study also found that benzoic acid, and this is a preservative in pickled foods and sugary creams, they decreased lactobacillus. And these lactobacillus are really absolutely paramount for microbiome health, and they contribute to discomfort when they're lowered. Number 3, eating 30 plants weekly. So eating 30 different types of plants a week, like fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts, they're going to boost your gut's microbiome's diversity. Yep, this study showed that. A recent article, it was from Nature Reviews Microbiology. It found that adults consuming 30 or more plant types weekly, they increase their good bacteria, one type called Bifidobacterium. This is a really super important one, and it increased abundance by 25% in the gut, reducing IBS symptoms like bloating, but up to 30% compared to low diversity diets. The study also showed that diverse plant intake raised butyrate production by 18% in adults, improving energy and easing fatigue. Butyrate's like a sealant, if we imagine in a house repairing walls, but also for your gut, the butyrate is that sealant to repair that cracked wall in your microvilli. Your gut lining gets damaged by inflammation, letting bloating and discomfort creep in. But butyrate strengthens that wall. It calms down inflammation and powers up your energy. Super important for those beneficial bacteria to help make that for us. Start adding a variety of foods like spinach or lentils to your meals today. Number 4, avoiding artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners in diet drinks or snacks, they're hidden in a lot of those sugar-free meals these days. Research from Diseases in an article titled Artificial Sweeteners, a Double-Edged Sword for Gut Microbiome, it found that sucralose, particularly sucralose consumption, reduced beneficial lactobacillus abundance by 18%. It increases inflammation also, and it worsened IBS symptoms like bloating. It showed that aspartame intake increased harmful proteobacteria by 22% in human volunteers. That contributes to gut discomfort and fatigue. So swap those sweeteners to a natural root-based prebiotic like yacon root syrup. That's my favorite. Or if you're lucky enough, you can get it fresh. Number 5, boosting fiber intake. Boost your fiber intake to 30 grams daily from sources like whole grains, seeds, or vegetables to support your gut microbiome. Research from a journal called Nutrients, it tested and compared medical students. Those students consuming 30 grams of dietary fiber daily increased the bifidobacterium abundance by 22% in the gut, reducing bloating severity by 28% with IBS symptoms. And compared with low fiber diets, it just didn't cut it for those low fiber diets. It also increased that butyrate production by 16% in those adults. And this is going to increase your energy metabolism and alleviate fatigue. Remember, that butyrate was in number 3, and that's what was repairing those walls of your gut, giving you better gut health. Try adding things like oats or chia seeds to your breakfast to get started. Number 6, following a paleo diet rich in whole foods like vegetables, nuts, and also meats to soothe your gut is one of my favorite. A research article titled Impact of the Paleo Diet on Gut Microbiota and Systemic Inflammation found that adults following the paleo diet for only 8 weeks increased lactobacillus abundance by 19% in the gut. Amazing. Reduces IBS symptoms like bloating, and the study showed 22% compared to the standard diets. The study also showed that paleo diets boosted butyrate production again by 14% in adults, improving gut health and easing fatigue. I personally love the paleo common sense diet because it's simple and it's not really one of those new fad diets been around for a long time. Check out the description because I'll put my favorite paleo recipe book there. Really easy, mouth-watering, delicious paleo recipes. Number 7, request functional testing. To understand your current health, consider functional testing like microbiome digestive panels or hormonal testing. Unlike standard doctor tests, that only look for disease and normal pathology, functional testing digs deeper and it shows how your gut and your body is functioning at a deeper level. For example, a SIBO breath test can reveal if bacterial overgrowth is causing your bloating, while microbiome panels show which specific gut bacteria are out of balance. And they don't just look at the bad ones, they also look at the beneficial. And hormone tests can uncover links to fatigue or stress. These give you a detailed picture to personalize your gut health plan, and they're going to help you make you feel much more energized and comfortable when you've got that clear picture. So you've got a clear picture now to the foundation of understanding your gut health strategies, from boosting fiber to following a paleo diet to exploring functional testing. But you're still probably wondering, how can I learn more about gut health? That's really smart because this video gives you a good foundation, but there's a lot more to learn. So standard pathology tests often miss sneaky gut issues like dysbiosis or food sensitivity that keeps the digestive system unbalanced. Follow on learning right here about these tests, which can help you pinpoint what's going on and help you take charge of your health naturally.